Good afternoon. It's time for yet another NFL Bucky's Mill Day. The show's Mike C, and of course, Star Show, as always, and forever. It's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. It's hot out there, guys. The last 2 days here, it's been over 100 degrees, so we're staying indoors for the most part. And it's better for me, it's better for Suki, and it's just too hot. And I get hot at over 90 now, so imagine 100. But tomorrow's supposed to cool off, so that's a good thing. Bucky, what in the world do you have going on today? Well, it's obvious. It's Wisconsin Badger Day, and the college season has already started. We had a game a few days ago. It was, I've got it written down here. Here it is. Number 10, Florida State played Georgia Tech, and they were upset 24-21. So number top 10 team went down. And I actually watched some of that game, and pretty entertaining. And I saw somebody predict this final score would be like 77-0, something like that. Yeah, idiot. But Georgia Tech obviously played very well, and Florida State was caught napping. But that starts the season off. We have more games this weekend, including your, mine, our Bucky's Wisconsin Badgers play on Friday. They play Western Michigan, and I don't know if that game's going to be on or not. I'll certainly look for it. There's a lot of questions this year for the Badgers, but it's exciting. Their second-year coach should be a lot better acquainted with the Big Ten and how it works and all that good stuff. And it should be a lot more stable this year than it was last year. So I'm looking forward to that. Other games coming up. I think Georgia plays. Was it Florida? It's a huge game coming up. I know that. But every week's loaded with exciting games, and looking forward to it. I always love college football, and that's the gateway to the NFL draft, obviously, and especially this year I'm going to be concentrating because I don't know a lot of players coming up next year's draft, and so that'll be my life source, and but I always have loved college football, so that should not be a problem. Bucky, what in the world do you have in front of you? Well, because it is Wisconsin Badger Day, we've got 6 Wisconsin Badger cards in front of Bucky as he wears his Badger shirt. And so that's exciting. And the Wisconsin helmet is right here. So that's cool. And, of course, the Wisconsin pillow behind Bucky. So we've got Jonathan Taylor. We've got, I can't see his name now. Melvin Gordon. And, of course, Ron Dane on the top row. And then we got Quintez Cephas on the 2 corners. And in the middle, of course, is one of Bucky's favorite cards because it's of him. That's there in the middle. So it's all Badgers. But it's not all Badgers today. The preseason's over. And I watched, a bit of it. I watched like 2 games on the first day. And after that, I kind of went back and forth. But I watched the Lions. And they defeated, and I didn't write the score down, did I? I did not write the score down. I'll post it. I believe it was 24-21. Or 24-17 maybe, something. I'll post it later. But they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in Detroit. And tough game to start with. Steelers were ahead, 14-0. And for the Lions caught up, obviously won. Hooker started the game. He was okay. It's too early for him. Nate Sudfeld did not. I don't think he played. Jeff Fromm played, and he looked very good. And I I would like for him to get the number 3 quarterback, but I don't think he will. But he'll go on the practice squad. And nobody else really stood out that great. No, obviously the starters didn't play. But it was a good game. Once they got going, it was pretty good. Crowd was fantastic. They were jacked. And Coach Campbell said later, we got the greatest crowd, in the NFL. Everybody says that, but it should be wild, it should be loud. And in 2 weeks, so he's digging up my towels here. They play the Rams for real in Detroit with Matthew Stafford, and so that should be fun. As far as notes and to tie the Badgers with the Lions, there was a player, the Lions picked up a cornerback named Rashad Wildgoose, and I actually saw him play on Friday there. And he's a cornerback from Wisconsin, so that's good. And he was on the field. Now he makes a team. I don't know, probably again on the practice squad. The other note I have is there's a player on the Lions named Donovan Peoples-Jones, and his number is 19. He hasn't done anything this preseason, and my perfect solution would be they cut him, and which might happen regardless. Sign Kenny Golladay. You have the same number, 19. Just switch jersey numbers, and you're all set. Now, I don't think it's going to happen, but it's a perfect scenario, perfect solution to the problem. Cuts are coming this Tuesday. I believe it's 4 o'clock. It's either 3 or 4 o'clock. I can't remember now. They always say Eastern. Always throws me off. I know it's on Tuesday, so they're coming up. Lions are looking for another receiver, maybe another edge. A lot of good players cut, and their rosters will be not finalized, but they'll be, pretty much determined. A lot of good players will be cut. There's, every year is questionable players. It's just part of the nature of the beast, as they say. But I love Tuesdays, or when the massive cuts. It takes a while. You get overwhelmed. There's so many, but there's always good players cut. And I saw some of the Lions have a lot of money for signing players. I want to say $60 million. That seems like a lot. Maybe it's 30. One of the two, something like that. But they're in very good shape for not only this year but next year. And that's huge. That's part of Brad Holmes, part of his job description. And the Lions didn't used to have that luxury. Now they do. The last thing I have written down is the number of views from last week, and I just checked them before I went on. 21 views. That is fantastic. I have 17, likes, or not the word. I'm looking for contacts. Like now, whatever. You know what I mean. So it's more than I actually have. Now they didn't sign up for to become, but that's okay. Like I said, it's fine. I like people and they watch. Maybe they will become members. So 21 views is fantastic, and this one's going to be a little tougher because I started late today because I went down the rabbit hole. I was watching a bunch of different stuff and had to clean the bird bubbler out. But anyway, beside the point. I think it might be about it, Bucky. I always can't have trouble seeing. Almost 10. All right. So there's no games this week. There's this, CFL is playing. I'll replace it with college and just get ready. The next video will be obviously the Lions video, and it'll be the Lions, preseason, not preseason, but prediction as far as how many wins they'll do. We go to the playoffs, things like that, divisional predictions, and it's an exciting time. I always love this time of year, and baseball is still going on. I forgot about baseball. Reds kind of they win 2, lose 1. This kind of goes back and forth. I did not check the standings. I forgot. I don't know who they play. I forgot. But, they did okay. They're still in the, as far as, playoffs, wild card, stuff like that. But they just don't seem to make any ground or go on a big streak. They're not built that way. And, baseball is still going strong. And so it'll be exciting. But right now it's all about college and pro football. And it's exciting. So I think that's about it, Bucky. We hit 10 minutes. So for Mike Cena, of course, Star Show, as always, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. And stay cool, stay hydrated. It's very important, people. And, watch college football. Get ready for the NFL season. And, be nice to people. That always helps. So take care, and we'll see you next week. Bye.